got a couple of minutes. Anybody have any questions, or do you guys want to talk to the group? I wish we could show the whole movie, but we got a Zoomy coming up, as well as a couple of other things. They all have pictures and other things that they will sign for you out in the hall. We don't have an official one arranged, but we always like to set these things up. Tell us, Ken, how did this come about?
I was one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the original Ninja Turtle movies. I played Raphael.
Yeah!
I was fortunate enough to travel around the world, around the country, and meet a lot of different people. And I myself grew up as a martial artist, loving martial arts movies. And I sort of was overwhelmed by all the movies about drug deals gone bad, and You Killed My Brother, and 90 Minutes of Revenge. And so I just wrote down on a piece of paper everything I wanted to see in a movie. I wanted to see zombies and exploding heads and rock and roll and motorcycles. And eventually it just sort of found its way into this kind of Arthurian legend, Star Wars kind of, I call it Star Wars in the trailer park. That's how it kind of came about.
How did you get this cast?
I had an amazing casting director, Jeff Hardwick, and basically we put out an open call. I was looking for people that you hadn't seen before. And it's difficult when you're in Hollywood and you're trying to find people to make a martial arts movie. You got to find the triple threat. You got to find people that are good looking, can act, and can do martial arts.
I'm right here.
And though Rick wasn't available, I had to find some other people. And as you can see, we certainly found people that look good, and then they also could act, and the martial arts was just...
I mean, it's very difficult to make it. When we get questions all the time, even during the show, somebody came up to me and asked, how do you get started as a martial arts actor? Could you tell them a little bit about your experiences?
Well, as a martial arts actor, it's very difficult to have everybody understand that you don't just do martial arts, that you also can act. Having the experience and taking the time to take the classes to enhance your martial arts is very important. Myself, I've been very diligent making sure that both my crafts are up to par, not just with my martial arts, but I also take my acting just as seriously as all my training.
What do you train in, by the way?
My base style is Shorei-ryu, which is a Japanese style of karate, and I've studied the last 10 years doing extreme martial arts, which is a form of martial arts that is influenced by capoeira, wushu, acrobatics, performance styles of martial arts, and we've been doing that type of martial arts.
Yeah,
and I gotta tell you, throughout the movie, we had amazing wire work and fights, and it was put together by a guy named Marcus Young, who choreographed the fights for Elektra and Triple X2, and you can see him in The Matrix. He's all over the place. We had an incredible stunt team, and Matt did all his own stunts, all his own fighting, flips and turns with no wires.
Another thing I like is, it was fitting that we saw it after Master Liang, because his stuff is very strong and very crisp, and that's what I also noticed about your work in the film as well. And yours too, Chris. No, we're getting to you, Chris. Now, being the daughter of one of the greatest real martial arts in the world, not movie martial arts, how did you make your way into the movies?
It's actually pretty funny. I never really thought about getting in front of the camera. I started out in film production, actually helping out my brother and really trying to learn the ropes and getting to know people in the industry and learn how stunt work actually worked behind the camera. I had an opportunity to get in front of the camera when I was in Hong Kong, working with Donnie, and actually the first piece was Protégé de la Rose Noire. I did a piece with Yuma Ping when I was very little, and that kind of just happened by accident. I flew to Taiwan for a month, and I had a piece from that. Went back, I grew up and everything, and then I had a chance to be in front of the camera again in Hong Kong. After that movie took off, I came to Hollywood, and I decided that, I had a real passion for acting, and it was really, I found another sort of way of expression other than physical martial arts, and in fact I find it a lot more challenging than doing martial arts. I never really had a choice because my mom, the martial arts factor has been in my family for so long. I kind of was just thrown into it since the time I could walk. So it was always very natural for me. So the acting thing was like, wow, now I can learn how to have this thinking process and learn how to express myself mentally rather than just physically. So it was very freeing and it's really wonderful.
And you wanted to see what Chris looks like as a little girl, pick up someone from Mother's books, because you're right in the background in some of the pictures working along.
Yeah, amazingly, Rick actually still has one of my mom's original books, this big yellow cover with me in it. It's called The Basic Wushu Training Book. It's it's out of print, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, but every once in a while I go, oh, it's such a shame she's not in the movies too. Now you are. That's great. Any questions? This is what I've been asking about. Anybody want to ask about the production of anything? Yes. Oh, you almost had your hand up.
Do you want to stay?
Oh, what?
What's that?
You want to take off?
Spoil.
Oh yeah, give it away.
Yeah, we're sworn to secrecy, unfortunately. I'm sure there's a lot of
Just give it
MTV
another,
people
like,
here.
5
That's
minutes.
MTV people here right now. So.
Yes, sir.
They actually have to kill him if he says anything.
And he can't. Go ahead, sir. If you didn't hear it, he's asking, does the movie combine special effects with the martial arts?
There's not such a blending of special effects with the martial arts itself. There are some visual effects in the movie, some fantasy elements to it. Basically, the movie itself is a comic book come to life. But you won't see guys gathering their chi and throwing chi balls through the air or anything like that. Though you do see this guy with glowing red eyes, which is...
And there's an occasional Spider-Man moment. The guys in suits, when they fight with you, jump on the wall and stick there. It's like, yeah, it's an excellent fight. We have it, actually. I don't know. Well, let's see. Hold on. Any more questions? I may get the fight scene, Chris's fight scene up. Did you have your hand up? Or are you just sort of waving? No. Okay, go ahead. Shout out.
Matt? Oh,
Matthew Middle?
Well, acting has changed so much throughout the years. There's tons of different styles that we studied. There was Stanislavski style, short lift Chekhov. But what I've studied is just it's just a big mixture of everything, because Hollywood in general has changed so much that it's not just going up and doing a scene anymore. You have to have technique in order to act and get it right on the first time. When you go in and you actually audition, that's actually, for the most part, the director's chance to work with you on the scene that you're going to shoot that next day. So working on film work is completely different now. It's just it's a big mix of different things.
Hey, what about that other cat that was right there? Yeah.
Chris. Yes?
The question is, would she ever consider doing a film with her brother? I'm sorry, I'm a director by nature.
There you go.
So.
That's a good question, actually. You should ask Donnie that.
Yeah.
Have you ever considered doing a film with his little sister and big fight scene, possibly let me beat him up?
And strangely enough, if you were to do that scene, it would probably look something like this. Let's run that fight scene if you got it. It's very short. It's 2 minutes. There's a preview on it and then the fight scene. So just hit enter. Technical. Do you think of more questions as we're racking this up? Yeah, through after the briefing.
Do not. There's ugly.
I got news for you. Matt Damon is hard ass. Jean-Claude Van Damme isn't, but don't screw with that Matt Damon.
I think ultimately, I would say, and they might feel differently, is, everybody does their own thing. I had an instructor who said to me, the moment you start worrying about somebody else's Tai Chi, your Tai Chi is no good. So, no sense worrying about what other people do. As long as these guys strive and we strive, everybody, there's room for everybody, really.
I agree. We've got our own style, too.
I third that opinion.
And don't you be talking down Matt Damon. Ben Affleck, go right ahead, but Matt Damon is all right. Do we have it up? Go ahead. This is Chris in action.
这个我是会要的。
这是皇帝的，我肯定这是你要的东西。
知道你并不是。
对不起，小姐，你竟拿了这些东西，你必须要付我的费用吧？啊？
你违背承诺，我不欠你。
那这样子好，给你一会儿，你好好想清楚一点。把他抓了！
啊！
them stay here and do the signatures, but I hope you will follow, they'll be outside with pictures that they'll autograph and all the rest of it while we finish up in here, okay? Any more questions? Yes, sir.
Day 2. We're off to try and see Stan Lee. Later, Neil Gaiman. This is Aaron. Man
Aaron,
from Canada.
what up, Aaron?
Looking to break into the biz, if you will.
That's right. Webcomic feature. Right here.
He'll be huge.
Oh yeah, we got the second portion of the webcomic thing today.
He's gonna blow away any arcade and all that.
Wait.
When's that webcomic thing?
When is that? What time is
When?
it?
Yeah.
Oh, I better check. I bet it's during fucking Spider-Man. I'll be like,
It like overlaps or some shit and just walk in the middle.
that's the worst part. I had to miss that Keith Chopra thing for the one of the other comic things. But I paid $65, so I'm not gonna waste my waste my money on stuff that I can't really use.
This is a learning experience.
This is about learning.
Yes.
What this is about. This is about. Is it Friday today or is it Saturday?
Friday.
It's Friday.
Holy shit.
I know.
The days are all blending together. Those jerks better not be running the. There's comic book law school. Oh,
Yeah.
Shoot. No. I didn't come all the way down here to not see Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Are you still filming?
Yes. Before he dies.
Before he dies. It's one of those things.
As gloomy as that is, but
That would be, well,
just like you want to see Ozzy before he dies.
or Robert Plant.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Or Jimmy Page. Or Eric Clapton.
Yeah. Or Superman.
And worship at his altar.
My favorite proof that God exists is Eric Clapton exists. Eric Clapton is God.
Therefore God exists.
God exists.
Therefore God exists. There's a bone in that water. That's gross.
Oh my goodness.
Awesome.
Therefore God exists. Well, I don't know if Eric Clapton can save the ozone layer, but
It's all part of his master plan.
it is.
Great, I could just bludgeon you to death and then there's no paperwork. Just sprinkle some crack on you and move on.
I don't want to leave no mysteries.
Open and shut case, Johnson.
Yeah.
Sprinkle drag on you. Is that from Ghosts?
No, it's from
Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah.
Same, all the dead black guys in Keto always have crack on them. They always find some crack on them. So they're like, oh, it's just a crack guy. They don't care. He's saying like, who dies and like in the middle of being shot a couple times, they take out their crack and sprinkle it on themselves. I don't want to leave no mysteries. I want people to know what I've been doing. Uh-oh. Oh, this guy's official. Ooh, regulate. You gotta lay down that law. People trying to get in without a ticket? That is bullshit. Ooh.
Are we gonna make an attempt, or it's too late?
Is it?
Yeah.
We can go look and see if they're still accepting people into the room, you know?
Let's do it.
You know? Might as well look.
Thank you. Wait, so are we gonna go to the room?
Ooh, nice air conditioning, yeah.
Yeah, I think we should.
Remember that Speed Racer commercial?
Yeah, I remember. What?
Oh, it's just that video.
How much? 45? Oh, thank you though. No.
It's more prestigious.
those. I see a bunch of people with those things on.
A bunch of people?
Yeah, like that right there. There it is again, the little lights.
Who?
I see people with those little light badges. Are we going here? Aaron?
I'm glad you're in.
Apparently.
We're calling back. We're at B1 right now.
So,
what are we doing? Going to Stanley?
attempting to.
Yeah, it's already like what, half hour into it?
Almost
Yeah,
20
something
minutes.
like that.
Yeah.
Make an attempt. See what's going on. See what's going on. How's my hair looking?
Fantastic. Scruffy.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for.
You look like you're ready for your photo shoot of the cover of GQ.
But do I look like I've been in the ocean?
No. Did you go take a swim this morning?
I did.
Good.
I ran in there and got a little quick dip.
I should do that tomorrow.
Dude.
Tomorrow morning.
It's well worth it. It's well worth it. You feel like $1 million coming out of there, yeah.
All that salt and sand in your crotch.
Dude, you feel like you've been in there, like you just feel like you're at the beach all day.
Just, yeah.
You know?
Then you just, yeah.
Because you just still have that on your body.
Then you come here, yeah. People look at you and they're just like, you've been at the beach.
They're like, dude, put a shirt on. You're not at the beach anymore. What are you wearing? Your swimsuit and sandals? Come on. This is the comic book convention.
Put your shirt back on. It'll be to your left. See?
I think it's a line, kind of, man.
Anybody else, and I'm going to let you in on the secret. I was also the editor. And I happen to be my biggest fan. So whatever I wrote, I loved. So I write something and here, draw it, whatever the hell it was, and I was able to do it pretty quickly. That really is the secret.
No red tape and no computer either. It was an old typewriter on a bench, on another bench.
Well, the reason for the other bench,
Stood up.
I love being in the sun, and I didn't want to be the kind of writer that, gets a pot belly from sitting around all the time, so I thought I would write standing up. Well, we had a terrace in my house in Long Island, and I set the bridge table up on the terrace, but it was too low to type standing up. I had to bend over. So I put another little table on top of the bridge table, and I put my brother on top of that. And I would keep moving as the sun kept. I'd start typing this way, then I would like this, and I wore a little cap or something. And my wife was always having people over. We had a little plastic pool that she buried in the ground so it looked like a real swimming pool. It was like the size of this table. And people would come over and get in the pool and they'd be yelling and singing, and I'd be standing typing. It was really a very funny scene.
When he was doing that, when I saw him do that once, when I took some pages to his house.
He'd do anything to save postage.
Yeah.
You can see that pool.
The trouble is that when you've got a deadline, you don't have time to send it in the mail. You bring it over there at 3 in the morning, ask Gene Cole.
Thanks a lot for waking.
Gene Cole and I used to meet sometimes at 3 in the morning in his neighborhood. And stop at his driveway. One time we got stopped by the local police. They want to know.
I sent for them.
We were proud. But I made a sign when I saw him work that. I made a sign that says, "A man on his feet is worth 2 in his seat." But he never tapped into the board. I don't think he ever did use it on his, but that was my sentiment. It was great. He could write 10 times faster than anybody who was sitting down.
Because I was the editor. If I was working for Quesada, I guarantee I wouldn't have been able to do as but this man is tough. Great, but tough.
I love you, Uncle Stan!
Not a satisfying customer. Joe, what are your answers?
I can't even begin to top that. I got nowhere to go.
Joe actually writes on his bike. Like a snake. Just slithers around looking for the sun, trying to avoid the rocks. That's it.
I just want to say to Stan that your works have been a major source of inspiration and endless entertainment for my whole life. So I just want to say thank you for that.
Thank you, you're a great human being.
You're a genius and an American icon as well.
Not going to argue.
I think your dialogue writing is unmatched pretty much before or after. So, how did you come up with some of the great dialogue?
Well, first I want to say thank you and tell Mom that I'll be late for dinner. The question was, how did I come up with the dialogue?
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing. I used to talk out loud. I would say it while I was, and my wife would always come over to me, like when I was riding in the house and was writing out, she'd say, who are you talking to? I mean, if I was Dr. Doom, I'd be saying, oh no, Reed Richards, this will never, you know. If I was the Hulk, I'd be saying, Hulk smash, I don't really. And I did it out loud if it would sound good to me, and again, I'm my biggest fan, everything sounded good to me.
I want to get back to plotting sessions when you would get up on the couch and in the office. No written plots sometimes. But he would act it out. When we'd seen him in the office, up on the couch, diving off. I'd like to picture this.
I gotta tell you, I was adorable.
Picture Felix Unger, Tony Randall, in an office on stage, acting out a plot with Spider-Man.
Tell him about how you came for Dr. Strange's dialogue. How's that?
Well, for those 2 or 3 of you who read Dr. Strange, you know, he's a magician, and magicians have incantations. And when he would perform a feat of magic, I didn't want him to say abracadabra or something corny, so I made up dumb expressions like, by the hoary hosts of Agatha, or by the shades of the shadowy seraphim. I didn't know what it meant, but it would sound good. Well, the funny thing is, I used to do a lot of college lecturing. Now that you hear me, you're wondering why and how, but I did. And very often there was a question, we always had questions and answer periods, because it's easier for me than making a speech. So there'd always be somebody who'd get up and say, you know, Stan, my class and I, we've been researching the Dr. Strange incantations, and we find that you borrowed from the ancient druid, and from this writer and that writer. I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. I made up all sorts of things, but you never wanted to make them feel bad, so I'd say, I commend you on your diligence. I really.
Thank you. One more question. Stan, would you do me the honor of signing my book?
Who said that? I'll sign anything. You know, there's nothing easier in the whole wide world than writing your name. Especially my name is an Engelbert Humperdinck.
All right, who's next?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you all for working on a character that just speaks to all ages and kind of makes us all feel like a kid. I think we can all agree on that.
Are we finished?
Yep. No, but so let's just wait until we finish this one. Okay, I have one thing. Jim, could you do any Stan's impersonations of any of the heroes that you write for?
Can I do any impersonations?
Oh, I don't know. It's just this is one of the questions. You know how Stan was doing his Doctor Strange and he was doing his whole guy. Can you do anything like that?
I can do Sue Storm, the Invisible Girl.
Oh, I love to see that.
Put your pants together again. What's wrong with you? I like you too, but come on.
All right, who gave Straczynski that hair?
John Romita Sr. I was wondering, do you guys never, like, do you guys not approve of one of the ideas that new writers would come on and actually write, or any ideas just kind of turn you off? No. Nothing like that, no? I mean, as J. Michael, you don't have to.
Oh, the cursing that would come from him when he could get a script or a plot. Is he crazy? Why is he making me do this? And then about my plot. Yes, and he would never say it in your face.
But anybody's no, he's talking about something else. We reading comics after I left.
Yes, yes.
And I disagree with what happened.
Yes.
Yeah, quite often. That's common. It's a comic book. I'm not saying we didn't kill the girl. We read it just was a piece of paper.
Don't ever say it's just a comic book. Never. Tell you one other thing about John Jr., and I haven't mentioned this, so shameless. Another lasting regret of mine is that he came by too late after I finished. I would give anything to do a script with this guy, and I keep asking him, and he finds more excuses. I'm too busy, I got to put another earring in my ear.
You are doing something with John.
I am?
You are, yeah.
Oh, great.
Surprise.
Well, then why do you mention that?
He was
It
25.
better be good, too, after what I just said about it.
It's a great plot. You forgot what the plot was? I'll remind you. How come you hasn't seen the pages yet? It's 28 pages already.
It's 28 pages.
It's 28 pages total.
I was going to talk about those pages.
Your plot was only 2 paragraphs long. I did all the work.
It should be. But
He hasn't seen it. Has he seen the pages?
have you done it?
Yeah, I did half the book.
I'm always the last to know. Oh, I can't wait.
But you asked me, Preston.
I want to say this is really...
You open up half of your feet.
If there is a better comic book artist than John Romita Jr., I don't know who is. Maybe you can have a whole company with these two, and you'd have the best company in the business.
Thank you, Uncle Stan. I look after that.
All right.
But only if I wrote the story.
We have a few minutes before we stand. John, so who's next?
Hi guys, I'm from England. I came to Comic Con and when I heard that Stan, you were here, and the rest of you guys, I was just like, wow, I haven't seen this.
That's a hell of a
just stand up here and talk to you guys. But yeah, just basically, it does Spidey speaks to all ages. What's it? My dad's that brought me up on it, and I've loved it. I watched the series ones, but the comic, especially like Ultimate Spider-Man a few years ago, and then the Amazing Spider-Man June as well. But then I've read a few of the originals by you, Stan, and you guys. But with the differences in the movies and stuff, I must say, Stan, you steal the show with your cameos in every single movie.
I'm trying to get the Academy to have a best cameo of the year. All of you would write a letter.
Yeah, the only other thing I wanted to ask was actually, Stan, can I get a hug?
Mr. Feige is one of the best huggers in the business.
Well said. You know what? After stage, now stands like in 3 minutes. Let's try to get you that hug. All right. Next. No colors.
Stanley? I'm the greatest fan ever.
How many books could he have?
Hey, don't go belittling mine,
Next.
With the, hopefully this is not a bad question here, but with the 10-year anniversary of the clone storyline, and I was wondering with the Ultimate Clone storyline, Kane and Spider-Girl, and even that Cocoon that was the second Cocoon left, is there any plans of bringing Ben Reilly back as the Scarlet Spider in the near future?
Read Spider-Man. Just keep reading. Who's next? Come on. Already got a thought. Understand.
Hi, my question is for Stanley. I was wondering how you came up with your heroes. Like,
great difficulty mostly. I don't know, you know, that's the toughest thing in the world. I'm not one of these guys who gets inspirations. I don't walk down the street and suddenly, wow, I got a great idea. I am probably the biggest hack writer in the world. When I have to write something, I put it off as long as I can, and then when I can't put it off any longer, I write it. And when my publisher at the time, Martin Goodman, would say, Stan, I need another superhero, and I'd like to have it by Thursday. Wednesday night, I'd sit down at my desk and I'd figure, well, what can we do? And I'd dream something up. I mean, it's just something you figure out. You say to yourself, what would be an interesting superpower that nobody has had before, if you're lucky enough to think of one? And what kind of character can I get that people would be interested in, even if he or she didn't have a superpower? And then if you can put those two together, and you almost do it like a puzzle or like a mathematical equation or something. You say, okay, what's the power? Who's the person? Who would be interesting characters to interplay with that person? And you just work it out. It's like building things. There's no trick to it. There's no secret. You just do it.
It doesn't explain the brilliance of data. That's amazing. I agree.
We have time for about 2 or 3 more questions.
Reading all the old Essential collections, it's a great way to catch up and all fun. My favorite thing is always you'll do a couple of pages with Gwen or MJ, and the art's always great, and then Stan, you'll chime in with, all right, that's enough of that, let's get back to punching or action or excitement. Around Essential 4, after you did the whole thing with the tablet and the lizard and Silvermane and stuff, you apologized saying folks are getting tired of our 3-issue-long storylines, let's get back to more punching and stuff. Did you guys ever feel like you didn't cram enough excitement into one issue and have to go back and try to find ways to throw more punching in?
No, not me. I always felt we're giving the reader too much and he doesn't deserve it. I'm sorry, you wanted to say something sensible.
No, I just wanted to point out that I just did a foreword for Masterpiece that's going to cover that whole situation. And I went in depth in the foreword, as much in depth as an artist can do with words. And I explained a lot of what we went through and how we ended up with that long sequence. You could have loved that rest of it.
I'll check it out. Yeah. The second part, real quick, is just, do you think storylines are getting too long? Do they need to get short again, or has things just changed and that's the way it is?
Yeah. No, Joe,
Well, it's really a question for you guys, but I mean, from my point of view, I think it's the evolution of the medium. Right now storylines are what they are. 20 years from now, they may be all single issues. It's just a matter of the changing taste of entertainment, changing taste of the public, and what people really want. Right now, Marvel's in the business of making money. We're in the business of entertaining you guys, but at the same time, we have to make money. You guys dictate that policy. It's very, very democratic in that sense. We vote with your dollars. So your dollars tell us that this is what you want. That's what we produce, and we're trying to produce it to the best of our ability. I guarantee it was no different in your time, Stan.
We set out to do it single stories that ended in each issue. But almost always, so many good things occurred to us. Stan would say, let's add this next month. We tried to put a different villain slipping in there to make it look like a different issue and have a sort of an ending. And we strung it out with a thread, like a tablet. And it was never planned. That's the funniest thing about it. It looks like it's planned, but it's not.
I think the most important thing, at least I did this, and I'll bet you Joe does this, you say to yourself, am I getting bored with this? Or do I think this needs a new direction? If you treat yourself like the reader, you as a writer, all of us as writers, we should be interested in what we're writing. And the minute we're not interested, then we're not writing it right. And we ought to change it. And that was always what I would use as a guide. If my interest started lagging, I would change it. Incidentally, you mentioned something about me saying enough of that, let's do this. I just remember one last thing. We had a cover once, I don't remember what it was, maybe the Fantastic Four. And I thought the story wasn't really the best one we had ever done. And on the cover I wrote a note, something to the effect of, we don't think this is our best story, really, but we think we've given you enough good ones that you ought to buy this book anyway. And you know, that was one of our best-selling books, and we got more mails saying how wonderful we were, and it shows just Just be honest with the public, and that's all people want.
Over the years, you've had a lot of great writers writing for the Spider-Man character. I mean, Joe, obviously, who created just one of the best television series ever, period. And you've had Captain Smith, McFarlane, a bunch of names that I was thinking of back in line, but I forgot now. Are there any writers out there now who you'd like to work on Spider-Man again, that they've worked on it before, or writers that have never worked on it before that you'd like to have work on?
Is that a question for me or for Stan?
Well, for everybody, really.
Oh.
But mostly
We have one,
you or
we'll
Stan.
get back to you. I'd love to have one more specific for Stan and John.
I've already alienated enough of your readers here.
No way, Stan. Hello, my name's Robert. I'm from Wayne, New Jersey, and I hate my job. I live and breathe Marvel Comics.
There is greatness in that man.
Stan, you're like Gene Roddenberry that did with Star Trek. You took a small idea and you turned it into a great art form that has persisted to this very day. Look at this room. There's so many people in it who love Marvel.
Empty seats back there.
Yeah, a few DCs back there too. All right, I've got two questions. One is I know it's a year before Spider-Man 3 comes out, but when the DVD comes out, I'm assuming it's going to be a two-disc set. Could you please do a feature where you're talking about the other people who were working at Marvel with you in the 60s, like Jack Kirby and Sal Brodsky and John Buscema, and remembering what they were like and their contributions to the stories?
I would love to, but it isn't up to me. When I do those things on the DVDs, I just have to do what they ask me. If somebody asks me questions, I assume they have reasons for it. But I don't know why I'm answering you so politely when you started out by saying, I took a small idea. Well, all right, you're figured.
Okay, thank you very much.
I grant you
Before Stan leaves, I just want to show you guys one more slide here. Guys, there's going to be in benefit of actor, commitment to our roots. Stan and I are going to be doing an evening about Marvel then and now. Right now, it's tentatively scheduled for either November or December. We're trying. We had a bit of a scheduling problem. They double booked the auditorium at UCLA. If the announcements will be coming about this, and we'll be talking about Marvel and how it worked back then versus how it works today, and maybe we will talk a little bit about the Spider-Man marriage. So I recommend if you're in town, if you're in the LA area, come on down to see us. It's going to benefit a fantastic charity. Thank you, Stan, for doing this. Stan Lee, John Romita, see you.
Stan has to leave to go to his next panel, which is talking about who wants to be a superhero. It's in the next room over. It's going to start at 11:30. Also, for the fans of Stan's writing, it's his 65th anniversary here at Marvel. So in September, we've got Stan Lee Meets, which are 5 one-shots starting in September for Stan to meet his most famous creations. He's written the original pages.
I wrote it myself, and I got to tell you, they're funny as hell.
John Romita.
Joke aside of being our editor-in-chief, we are in such
Just give us 2 minutes. We'll continue with this. We'll just have to get these guys on the stage.
Your arm schedule is right there in the green. It's just Danny.
Now what? Stan Lee, the man himself. Afterthoughts?
Pretty funny. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's an onstage man.
He's an onstage man. Every
He
word,
likes audience.
Every word was a gem, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's kind of like a Roman emperor talking to the people in the Colosseum.
Yeah.
His minions.
I was like, you're great.
I'm your best, greatest fan ever.
How old was that kid, man? That was awesome.
8, 9, Doris.
I think that was probably the best.
Yeah, please use stores. Best what?
It's one of the best comments, I think.
I'm your greatest fan ever.
I'm your greatest fan ever. That was it. Short and sweet.
Yeah. Goodbye.
That's the kind of questions.
That guy got his book signed.
Well, you didn't miss anything. Basically, there was a huge line downstairs and a huge line up here.
So, we need to go back.
Dang. Glad we got that done.
Yeah.
That would have been a real disappointment to miss that.
Now what? Can we hit the hall?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, what's going on here?
Here we go.
This is the portfolio of Aaron's. What's your last name?
Navrati.
Canada.
Calgary.
You're an art director. My phone number's on the front cover.
Ooh, that's cool.
I do pen and ink and watercolor. That's my main thing. Although I love a good bit of acrylic paint. Painting is my mistress.
I like that.
Yeah. I like the shirt.
The arms and the
That's from Jacob Tutu and the Hooded Fang. Really?
Did you create that?
No, it's from not Roald Dahl. Mordecai Richler, who's a great Canadian author, and that's my pièce de résistance, the Undersea Explorer. It's a mural I painted in my hometown of Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
That's cool.
For a bike shop, you'll notice the backpacker is holding a falafel while he walks through the mountains at the request of the Wrap and Roll Pita and Sub store.
That's hilarious.
which demonstrates the challenges of working for clients. This is my series on genetic engineering.
Ooh.
Villainous.
And my love of Cabbage Patch Kids.
Good stuff.
That's my first book cover.
The Adventures of Waiterman.
Adventures of Waiterman, about
Lord of the Restaurant Jungle.
a young man who, well, not a young man, he's older now. His name was Aaron too. And
his creatures in the tree aren't as crazy as yours.
Oh yeah. I did a picture where there was like birds like having sex in the tree and stuff.
Killing each other and
really
just random shit.
Website?
I do. Yeah, none of my work is up there yet though.
I keep telling them to put them up there, but no, I don't have time.
I do mean to.
You do have time.
The intent is there.
You know you have the time.
I like the St. Malo sketch.
That's in France, St. Malo. That's a fantastic place to visit. That's after drinking with the French in the French Alps and drinking toffee vodka.
Toffee vodka. That sounds interesting.
Beware of toffee vodka. It will
destroy your whole life.
Swear on tape, because children might watch.
It's okay.
That's a poster for.
We'll bleep you.
Oh yeah, I've sworn so much so far on this fucking tape.
Yeah, fuck. That's a poster for art student fashion show. Wearable arts and performance.
Being all we can't be.
That's my first magazine cover questioning women in the Canadian military. I love getting those kind of articles.
Yeah.
And that's my first inside illustration.
Oh hey, Henry Rollins.
And that's Henry Rollins, extraordinary man. And then that's yes.
The playoff beard.
Oh yes.
What the?
That's the 2006 Navarone Hockey Playoffs Companion, and it is it's a piece explaining the game of hockey to
newcomers.
Well, people who read music, like music zines. Because it was in a music sort of zine, and so I have a regular gig now with Beat Roots. Of course, I'm not paid by them, but gets me the exposure that I lust after. That's ladies' night. And let me tell you, nothing is better than ladies' night.
Wolf? Spelled?
Yes, his name is Wolf.
Fell in love with the drummer. Is that from the Wilco song?
Is that a Wilco song?
Well, it's
oh no, it's White Stripes.
Okay.
Fell in love with a girl.
Okay.
And that's Meg White, and she's playing her drums, and there's ammunition belts going into the drums because well, that's the sound it makes, and that's the end. And,
that's Aaron's portfolio.
Thank you very much. That's my work.
Yeah.
And,
well, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
On the show.
You're welcome.
On the Caleb and Kenneth show.
Yeah.
Hitting your local public broadcasting station soon.
Yeah.
Dog's Hood of Horror is at 12 to 1 in room 20.
Scott McCloud.
Was I interested in that?
Yeah, you were.
It's just kind of interesting that Snoop Dogg is going to be.
But it's not just
here.
Snoop Dogg. Oh, you should say that like on your. Are you recording?
What?
Like I think you should mention the fact like on the.
Oh yeah. Snoop Dogg is actually going to be here.
Snoop Dogg will be at Comic-Con along with Billy D. Williams and Ernie Hudson.
Big Billy D.
Also Sammy J.
Sammy J.
Sammy J. Drop those names. It's a good name drop.
We'll have interviews.
No.
Thank you. That was a great class. Okay, that's top right now.
That's what?
Made a comic. And,
this is what is this booth again?
Mega Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it started off really humorous, and then they kind of Buddy started it, and then Buddy he wanted to take it more seriously, so they split in separate ways. And I don't know, I've never seen him before.
This is interesting.
That's a little.
Did you get rid of something already? Yeah, you got him the panda stuff.
Yeah.
It's a live in your world, die in mine sticker. That would be great for him.
Huh.
Okay.
All right. I gotta dump this. So
okay.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
You guys enjoying the show so far?
Yeah.
It's been fun. I've never been here before. Yeah, San Diego was always interesting. It isn't Largo without the nose, that's for sure. And the poof of hair. Yeah. And I never leave enough room for the hair.
He's got a 2 Kenneth headband.
There we go. Cool. Can I get a picture with you? Yeah, sure.
Oh my god. This looks interesting. Veritas. Zelda.
That's cool. All right.
For sure. Christmas thing.
Christmas thing?
Yeah.
See it?
Where?
Right over there. Capcom.
How do you always have better vision than I do?
Because I'm wearing my glasses.
That's umbrella.
Well, I still don't know where to put it.
could pick up and play.
Just pen and ink card.
While we're in line, remind me to text Todd.
Okay.
See when he's coming in. How do you know what the name is?
Oh, in this area? It's on the map.
Is that Howard Simpson? Is that his name? The dude who's Lilo and Stitch? I remember that sketchbook that I wanted to get.
Oh yeah.
Although I don't know if I have the cash for it anymore.
Let's go.
Excuse me. Okay.
Tip there, like, don't forget on Sunday stuff might be cheaper.
That's true.
I never counted. I just remember we did
Adult superstars.
What?
Porn star action figures.
Oh, nice.
Harvey Birdman.
There it is. Look, adult superstar action figure. Stay close. Left there. Don't look like you're together.
No. It would be like a little
Is there anything in particular that you wanted to look at? Is there anything in particular you wanted to look at?
No, I just kind of wandering through here.
Where'd you park?
You guys have parked underneath?
No.
I got a standing ovation in the accounting department.
Upstairs and then we come back down.
It is, but when you see it, it actually doesn't even look like you couldn't tell.
Seems like there's more people, but they're just a little bit less excited.
Yeah.
Because on that first day, there was like not that many people, but everyone that was here was just like, give me that.
Cthulhu plushie.
Dude.
How much are these?
That size is $20.
$20.
Look at a werewolf.
No, wait, no.
Not a kid. I created general hubbub. We're gonna have double bag. You know. Daniel? Yeah. No double bag.
Paperback.
Sure. 1, 2, 3.
That sounds like a. That sounds like
Great,
a
A friend of mine gave me Dragon Ball Twilight in high school. It's great.
They're doing a movie.
Really?
Paramount Pictures. Animated.
Wow.
Next year.
Have they cast the voice actors yet? Or?
Kiefer Sutherland's doing the race.
Really? Are you not happy about that?
I don't know. He could do good.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be. We heard he nailed it.
Really?
The co-producer told me that he was just awesome.
Really? Raceland's one of my favorite characters of all
Yeah,
time.
mine
Oops, sorry.
So I was really nervous about who they were gonna get.
So you really don't have any say in what?
Oh, we had script approval, we've had approval on the art. You know, we were hoping they would get Kiefer, but it was like, they couldn't afford to pay him a couple of $1 million, you know, so it was just whether he would do it or not. If he did, he agreed to do it.
Awesome.
It was very
And then,
Right. One of those children is like, how are you related to me again?
Yeah, he's over in that movie for some reason.
You know, he's buying a Steve Jackson game and he's had to watch it.
As far as I know, I met Cyril.
I know some of the comics.
Here we go. Got it.
One more for less to sign my paper.
I am a total fanboy.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Only get signatures.
When I was talking to the guys, they basically said they're in
No, it's all good.
I'll just buy one of our books right now. Give us
that's badass.
Who was that?
Margaret White. She's one of the authors of Dragonlance. It's well, the whole thing should have been killed off a long time ago because other than 6 books, the rest suck.
Really?
But yeah, dude, I want to see that now. The animated feature film. That's cool. I was gonna check out the stuff they had, but
Where's this from? $3, all right.
Got like huge bag of stuff. The guy in the red suspenders.
which he's got
Cthulhu stuff.
Man, if I had a car, that'd be cool.
I do. Yep. Ding dong!
How much are the rulers? 12? Okay, thank you.
What does it say on it?
Miskatonic University, which is from the stories.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Take this with me.
difference in your accent identify you.
No, that's him.
I know, I saw
Oh, yo, he calls, he gives us a big point, and he's not afraid of anyone.
Huh. Those Jane hats are ugly. What?